Okay, so I'm here today with Thomas and Pedro, who are two very inspirational and young Brazilians, and I invited them to talk a little bit with me about their project, O Novo Jeitinho Brasileiro. This can be translated as the new Brazilian way.
Okay.
So guys, I'd just like to ask, what exactly is your project, and could you explain why you decided to call it O Novo Jeitinho Brasileiro?
Okay. Can I get the first part and then you explain?
Sure.
So, what is our project? No, I think it's better for him to start about it.
We in Brazil there's this term jeitinho brasileiro, which means the Brazilian way, and it has a lot of negative connotations of trying to do things as fast as possible for your own good and not for the good of the other people around you and your community. So we believe that most of what's going on in Brazil in terms of corruption and bad mismanaging of government comes from this this culture of doing things for people doing things for themselves and not for others, and this Brazilian way, that's what we're trying to change the meaning of the Brazilian way. So that's we call it the new Brazilian way. We're trying to give a new meaning to the old Brazilian way, which meant like doing things for yourself and not caring about others, not caring about the future generations, and actually doing things for others and trying to build a better place for others, not for yourself, and trying to do things not as fast as possible, but with the best results for everybody, and that's basically all.
So could you tell us a little bit, what was your inspiration for the project, and what kinds of things are you doing as part of the project?
I think the biggest motivation, the inspiration we had is the Humans of New York webpage, the Facebook one, and we try to work and we try to act as they do, in terms of reaching people. But what we do, we
tell stories of people that are actually, as we think, are actually doing things in the new Brazilian way, and they're trying not to stick to what was done in the past of doing corrupt, just trying to live their lives without corruption and without these little acts of corruption that are around everybody in their daily lives, like trying to I think in Brazil there's a very strong culture of trying to bribe officials to get things done faster, and just these kind of things, and actually much simpler things like call it here furar a fila.
When you step your position in a line.
You try to.
Oh, when you kind of jump the queue.
Jump the queue. Yeah, I know.
We have that.
It's a very, very.
Yeah, we don't like people who jump queues.
Exactly, and we do this a lot here. Yeah. Something interesting about our project is that we call this kind of people who is behaving as the new Brazilian way as idols. We call them idols because we recognize them as the ones who are trying to change the scenario in Brazil, this panorama. So we think they are different people, but they are people as we are. So they are common ones, but they are idols, and we are trying to show everyone that you can be our idol, just like simply by acting in the right way, strict to the law, strict to the good manners,
being ethical and doing things for others, not only for yourself. I think that's the biggest. What we're trying to get people to do, actually, it's by showing them that there are people that already do it. They start trying to do those things for themselves and for others.
Brilliant. And I know you've got a great manifesto. Could you just tell us a little bit about what is in your manifesto? Because this, I think, really captures the spirit of your project, I thought.
I think the definition of our manifesto is a synthesis of everything we want to share with our project. So we wrote there, what do we want to gain with the Novo Jeitinho Brasileiro, and which are the ways we are working. So I think basically it simplifies.
We start off by saying that, actually pointing at a very common issue that's discussed in Brazil, which is that Brazil has always been the country of the future for many generations, and it hasn't gotten to that stage that it doesn't get past this
being
stage.
The future.
Yeah. The future has never come here. So.
And we think that that's because of the old Brazilian way, and I think that's the basis of the manifesto is actually let's change the old Brazilian way, because we want to be the country of the future after all those years of just imagining being the country of the future and not actually getting there. So
we have ever wondered what would be the Brazilian future, but we just see always the same thing happening.
Yeah, it always seems to fail after a moment of euphoria, and suddenly the all the things that you thought were gonna happen just don't. So I think that's what we're trying to change. It's actually turning Brazil. Here we say that Brazil is a country that's beautiful, pretty for and
it's beautiful, a beautiful country
for its own nature, but not only we want to show that Brazil is not only beautiful for its nature, but
there's beauty in human nature here.
Exactly.
Yeah, that's the point.
It would be great to be recognized not only for the carnival and for the soccer, but we would like to be recognized and renowned for
the people, for our acts, and
Sergio Moro, who's
Exactly.
fighting corruption, he was recognized in America. So
definitely.
you guys are young. How old are you both?
I'm 18. 17.
I'm sorry.
So is your project, are you mainly who are you communicating with? People your age, people a bit older? Do you have an idea about
It depends.
who can get involved?
I think we're on Facebook, so we reach as much people as possible, as many people as possible. So we don't aim for a specific demographic. So actually, I think what we impact most are middle-aged people.
Yeah.
That are on Facebook. Concerned about Brazil, the Brazil that they thought was gonna be today, and it actually isn't. So they are the ones that are most.
It's interesting that you
Yeah.
guys are inspiring the older generation.
Yeah.
That's really beautiful. So finally, I know you've already done a lot of great things already. You already have thousands of people on Facebook. But what next? Because this is a very difficult time in Brazil's history.
Yeah.
But we always say, Maria and I always say, crisis and chaos. It's an opportunity to evolve. It's a point where the old way isn't working anymore, and you can recognize that. So for you guys, how do you see the future? How do you think your project will evolve? Do you have ideas for what you'll be doing in the future?
I think by the moment our focus is on trying to call people to act in this way we believe in.
Today we're only in social media and in virtual environments, so we want to get people involved physically.
Exactly.
So we're gonna try to do as many talks in schools, universities, and companies, and we're based in São Paulo. We're trying to get other big locations and cities in Brazil to join the movement, and maybe have regional chapters of our movement. So just expanding and trying to get people involved, and trying to tell as many people as possible about our ideas. And I think that's where we want to be, because if everybody in Brazil really understands what we're aiming for, they are gonna try to do things better, and gonna try to do things for others, not only for themselves. And in the end, I think they'll change the old Brazilian way, and they'll join the new Brazilian way.
That's excellent, because
I think, using metaphor, we are the root of the tree that we would like to see growing and creating
A better
its own
future.
branches,
Yeah.
in a way that aims the better future. Like the top is the Brazilian future in the way we've always wanted to be. So I think this is basically what we would like to see.
that's brilliant. I wish you both the very best of luck.
Thank you.
All the
Thank
best
you
for
so
the
much,
project.
Simon.
I saw the presentation yesterday, really inspirational. So good luck, and thanks for recording this interview. I know you'll be inspiring people all around the world with this
Thank
interview.
you so much. Should we deliver a message for?
Yeah, if you'd like to leave a message, please leave it now. What's
do
your
you think?
message for the world?
I think I would like to say something simple, but if you want to do something, just do it. Just do it. We are trying.
If you see something wrong, like we say, little things that get changes on the way. So it's your small acts of trying to do things right that actually, in the end, change what is bad today. So
Yeah, I think the best philosophy I ever heard was it's the little things which are the big things.
Exactly. And for sure, like us on Facebook. Yeah.
Brilliant. Well, I'll put the everyone. What's your URL? You've got a website that people can go to. Do you want to tell people?
it's our
your website?
Facebook page. I think you can link it.
O Novo
Jeitinho Brasileiro.
I'll
It's
put all
hard
the links
to
on the.
get it like
I'll
the
put the links.
Portuguese.
I'll put the links down in this YouTube
in the
video so
description,
people
yeah.
people will be able to click on that. Anyway,
Alright.
all the
Perfect.
best and
Thank you.
thanks.
Thank you so much.